honestly, low key, if a woman was to tell you like, "Hey, I want to abort your baby," is that low key saying that you ain't shit? Because if you was somebody, she ain't want to get rid of your baby,
Facts. It's the
right?
truth. That's the truth. That's best
Be
behaving
be
irresponsibly.
be
Oh
honest. Be honest.
no, no, I agree with that. But the point is, I don't want the bitch to have my baby.
Then you need to be more
it's
responsible too.
it's
Then
it's it's I, believe you me, they want to have a fucking baby.
I mean,
You know,
it was a time where we would say, guys who found a pretty girl in high school would trap them and get them pregnant.
that's how we. That's what we
Yeah,
lock them down. You
yeah.
lock them
Guys was
down.
like that.
Yeah,
I'm
we was
not sure
like
if
that.
it's
I
like
do.
that
I
now.
remember saying that. I don't think it's like that. I mean, look, they don't think now. They don't they think ahead now. But I remember that film. I'm gonna get the baddest chick. I'm gonna knock her up. She mad forever. Hey, and I still might want to be on bullshit, but I got the baddest chick.
Yeah.
You know, and I
Yeah.
mean, and some women. My thing is with this, some women, the timing is just bad. Maybe she is in law school right now, and she might be feeling you and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Y'all might
she
have
should
been
be on
dating.
birth control then.
Yeah, but it
Dog,
should
if she's
slip
in law
up. Every
school, dog, if she's in
oh,
law school, then
don't give her that benefit. No, don't give her
she
the.
is highly intelligent enough to take birth control.
Oh,
She's in law
Yeah.
school. We talking about chicks working in at like Foot
nah, but we
Locker.
can't decipher. But see, that's not. You can't decipher and put women in a box like that. You dirty as hell.
Y'all, this is the Cornerstone Podcast. Subscribe, like, comment, share the content. You can find us on YouTube, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and iTunes. Episode 65. How y'all doing, man? I mean, last time we had a published video, it was April 17th. How y'all doing, man? How's everything?
Doing great, doing great. What about y'all?
Yeah,
How
we
y'all feeling?
good, man. I'm good.
Good, good. Now, since that published video, like a week later, we end up going out to Phoenix. It was just a quick weekend. I had a good time. I think Phoenix is one of those hidden gems that not many people know about. As far as like east of the Rockies, people don't really know about Phoenix like that. I'm pretty sure California people know about it, Nevada people know about it, but as far as like people from the Midwest, as in like four seasons type of weather, man, just to kind of move out in Phoenix, man. I mean, it's damn near paradise. The only flaw about Phoenix is their water situation, and I really don't care about like the whole 115-degree weather. I mean, I could kind of like navigate through that with no problem, but I'm just worried about the water.
What
Yeah.
you worried about the water for, man? That's
Hey, y'all,
just
y'all
that's
gonna run out of
just
water?
nah, man. That's
No,
just
that
hype,
water
man.
not.
That shit ain't.
No, no, that water ain't good. It's not that good. Like it
Nah, I mean
ain't
it ain't like the water
drinking water.
situation ain't bad.
Oh shit!
Ah,
Damn, we lost them. We lost them.
that's the water system out there.
Yeah, the water's making his internet.
What's
All
up,
right.
though, G? He coming back in.
Yeah, you back. Hey, you good, man?
Yeah, I had to turn my Wi-Fi on.
Okay, cool. All right, what
But
was you
you were
finna
saying
say?
the water. What you saying
So,
about the water?
nah, that's just media hype, just to give some people something to worry about, man. I don't think that's a major concern for some time, and I don't think it's none to that.
I mean, we
No.
see the water levels when we flying into Vegas, Lake Mead. As far as those water rings, like y'all are losing water. I mean, it's not a conspiracy. The shit is happening.
No, I ain't saying we ain't. I ain't saying that the Colorado River ain't losing. It ain't losing water, but at the same time, every year when all it takes is for them to have a good winter. You know what I'm saying? And that'll replace a lot of lost water. So, I mean, we've been getting a little bit more rain here and there anyway. Like I say, it ain't like it's a drought where they telling you to not use your water after 3 o'clock or some shit. Like they ain't doing that. It ain't like that.
Right. But
Okay.
Mister,
Yeah.
like we said, we had just went out there. I mean, we was out there for the weekend after the last time we was out on the podcast. But you know, since me and Mika been out there, I'm telling you, we went out there. It rained twice.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it
Okay.
stormed. It rained one day. It stormed the day before that though.
Hmm.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a big storm. Don't y'all
Actually,
mind, come.
I wouldn't mind that at all. Actually, like a big storm, just to kind of
Oh, it
calm
felt
things down a little
good.
bit. Yeah.
It felt good out there with that rain coming down, man. Shit, they just weren't used to rain.
That's all. That's
They just
all. They talk about it. They call it a monsoon and all this and that. It was just a little rain, man. It wasn't nothing.
it's our summer rain. It just to them it's like it's the end of the fucking days and shit. I'm
Right.
telling you, we was going out the grocery store and that's when it was pouring down. We telling Phil just pull up because it was raining pretty hard. And the dude walked in the grocery store and said, "It's never rained in Arizona since I've been here." I'm like, damn.
That's
He
because you
ain't
got
say
there.
he been. Man, fuck you, man. Here we go. And here we go. Let the shooting begin, huh?
Yeah, they
Nah, I
brought
miss
all the
y'all
bad
guys,
weather they could
man.
find.
Yeah, we did. I swear. You know me, of course. I'm telling Earl and Mika. I'm like, since y'all been here, it's been like this. It's never like this at our home. You know, I'm representing Arizona to the fullest now. But I really enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it out there. I love it. Looking forward to going back down there soon, real soon. But right now, man, back here in Chicago, going back when you see Arizona's still a vacation for us. That's your life feel. But you coming back from that, and we hearing all this shooting and then the shit with the abolishing the abortion law, that Roe versus Wade. That shit happened while we was in Arizona.
Yeah, you sent
Like,
out a text like, man, like I
yeah,
woke
like
up to Roe v. Wade being overturned.
overturned. I
Yeah.
wake up and I'm like, it's the number one thing trend. I'm like, what's going on? We turn the TV on and I'm like, and like I said, that's why I wanted to discuss it because I remember it was a big thing. I can't. Sally Field was in it. I think it was a movie my grandmother made me watch back when I was young, and I vaguely remember it, but I know how important it was to her and how all her female friends and my aunties and shit and all them, how they was like so strong about the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then to know about it back then and when it happened and not even think about it, like it's something that you never think about, and for the government to overturn it so many years later, and you like, wow, they don't have no rights. Like, if I mean, to me,
I won't go that
I
far
feel
though.
no.
I won't
Well,
go
it's
that
the
far.
right about their body, but okay, well, that's why we talking today. You shoot, go ahead.
Hey, you know what? Prior to us getting into that'll be the first topic. But just to kind of piggyback to like when we got back from Arizona,
Yeah,
I got back Sunday. You got back Monday, and literally a few days later, I kind of want to get y'all thoughts on the Godfather Kevin Samuels passing away. Like, do y'all have any type of opinion about that? 'Cause, I mean, back then, y'all wasn't really too fond of him.
wait,
But
hold
but
on, hold
but
on,
but
hold on.
but it was a disagree. Well, it was a respectable. I will agree to disagree type of vibe. I mean, y'all didn't really trash him like that. I mean, it was just a disagreement. I mean, it was just a gentleman's discourse per se, as far as the way that we kind of like communicate about his talking points. But I just want to know what y'all think about
You
it.
felt one way. Phil felt one way. I felt one way.
Right,
Like
right.
you said, just gentleman conversation. I was. I mean, it was funny that when I heard about it, I thought about you first. I really did.
As a matter of fact, when we had landed and we had went to a restaurant, we was talking about Kevin Samuels.
Yeah,
Phil was calling me Kevin Samuels because I had my little gray fuzz going on and shit.
yeah. Like no
You
BS.
asked, Kevin Samuels, you the rebirth.
Right, and I'm not. I mean, truly, but I didn't. Was it? It was so crazy because I'm like, I thought about you first, and then you guys. I swear to y'all, it had to maybe be a week and a half. Honestly, before I knew how he died,
Yeah.
that was more shocking to me than anything.
I mean, it's some stuff that's floating out there, but like, because I don't think any tox reports came back, but what the masses think what happened was he drank nothing but Red Bulls throughout his whole shows, and he was probably popping blue pills, while he was with his chick. So that's the theory on how he passed away.
I was see. I want to get to our topics tonight. I do. I know I want to, but I want to say this. No, I was talking to a nurse, the RNA, a registered nurse, and she was telling me the worst thing black we could do is that Red Bull and Hennessy, Red Bull and Remy. Remember, that's all we used to do.
That's all we did in the club. Yeah,
That's all we fucking
yeah,
drank.
yeah.
And she said that's the cause of the high blood, like my blood pressure being high. She was like, that's the cause of high blood pressure in general.
Hmm.
Like, she said that's one of the main reasons.
I mean,
And I didn't.
that was our clubbing days. I mean, we're like in our upper 20s, early 30s. I mean, we can kind of recover from that of like a whole night of drinking with Red Bulls and
The
like
uppers and the
vodka.
downers, right, right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
But
real.
yeah. But I mean, supposedly he was very in shape. I mean, he was like an avid biker as far as like road biker. But other than that, I mean, it was just a total shock. So no one could imagine. And just to like listen to the like the black women kind of like trash him while he was gone, and like specifically Vivica Fox trashed him pretty bad. Amanda Seals trashed him pretty bad. So I was like, come on, y'all. I mean, that was kind of uncalled for.
People had no taste, man. They just lacking class, man. Anytime anybody pass away, what I'm saying, let that be a moment to celebrate their life and their family and all of that. What they represented on camera, you can't really hold them to that anyway because it's on camera. You never know what people was really like in their day to day. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily disagree with a lot of his beliefs, and since he came out, there's been a lot of men that are doing posts about uh, women and how they neglect and treat black men and how they categorize themselves as high value women, when in all reality, like you say, a lot of times what they're seeking out of a relationship uh, is unachievable in a lot of cases. And that's basically what he put out there. Just people just didn't like, they didn't like the pill. They didn't want to swallow the pill. But it was,
Mm.
it's a lot of truth to what he said. I don't necessarily agree with his delivery system, but
Hmm.
I don't necessarily disagree with much of anything he said.
Right. Facts. Should I, man? Well, I just want to kind of like throw that out there, man, because like I mean, literally that happened less than a week once we got back home and everything. So and that
Yeah,
kind of went
rest in
down.
peace, Kevin Samuels.
Yeah. Rest in
Yeah,
peace to the
rest in peace.
Godfather.
Man.
So
No,
I moving forward to the Roe v Wade, right? So it was adjudicated back in '73. So we're talking almost 50 years, and for them to overturn it, my whole question was why now? I mean, I have a theory on it. I mean, I think because birth rates are down, and the whole spirit of the law was to um, like address the rare cases, but still be accessible and rare, accessible, and for those special cases like rape, incest, the welfare of the mother, or the specific defect of the actual fetus. I mean, that was the purpose of it. But since '73, I would say that over 90% of abortions have been elective procedures.
yeah, birth control basically.
Right, exactly. So what you have to say about it, E? Because I mean, I understand that your mother, she had like a passion for you to kind of like see that movie. You said it was a Sally Field movie, right?
Yeah, Roe versus Wade. You can
Okay,
Google that
okay,
and check.
okay.
Um, she was just trying to show me more about the empowerment of women. Well, the struggle of women until they get to that empowerment that they feel that they have now. And it was just like, you know, when they said when I read that morning out there in Arizona, I'm like, man, I mean, isn't it their body, their choice? And I know, I want to say I'm on the fence, but I'm really pro. I'm pro decision. I love the pro lifers. I understand some of the situations, and like you just said earlier, you said, man, the rare occasion of incest and rape. I was watching Meet the Press, and they was talking to the governor of Mississippi or Alabama, one of those states.
It had to be the
And
southern state.
yeah, you see how it was one of those
Yeah,
states, and
yeah.
that's really just pushing that, are happy about it. And the guy asked them like, "Damn, what about rape? Y'all don't have nothing. Y'all don't have no side, like you said, no fine tooth comb and comb between that. Y'all it's still they can't even if they raped, even if this by incest, they gotta have these kids." He said, "Yeah, that's far few and in between to that extent, and I think that's a lie. It's a maybe, and I don't know. Like I said, it's down south. So the incest is one thing, but women get raped a lot, and you know what I'm saying. And you telling me I done got raped, and I gotta have this baby. I gotta carry this baby for 9 months.
I won't
I don't.
co-sign that. As far as my disdain for it, I'm just specifically talking about the over 90% of like elective procedures. That's my biggest beat. But as far as the other subcategories, I have no issue
So
with like women choosing to not go through with the whole pregnancy. So I totally understand. I'm very pragmatic and like the nuances of between a elective versus the other category. So I totally get it.
how you feel about it, Phil? My fault, y'all.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
it's so many avenues to the law. You know what I'm saying? What its intent was, how it trickled into healthcare and how we pay for healthcare. There's so many different facets of what that does. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's built into our healthcare plans that we are paying for abortions, even though as a male, obviously you can't have one. So if you're in a group, if you have a group health plan, those prices are negotiated, not gender specific. So everybody gets the same healthcare plan because everybody's paying for it, even though you never take advantage of it.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like abortions were
uh,
built into your healthcare plan, but you weren't paying for you paid for it for somebody else. I mean, so there's
right.
that facet. There's the facet of, is it really a tool that was used to manage population control based on the people who are having the most children at the time? You know what I'm saying? There's the idea that, you know,
It was eugenics.
black people were having a lot too many kids, and that it was going to be more and more difficult for the white race to retain its numbers at the rate that we were going. So, and
And it,
making
and I believe that. Like I believe that. I believe
right,
it was like it was a salary cap. You know what I'm saying?
basically,
Let's
basically,
get them this because they don't understand. The more and more, but see that we don't think like that. But the more and more we have them, and if we raise them and teach them right, there's more and more brothers out here with good heads on their shoulders and sisters.
right. And see, the thing too is, and this is just an idea. I mean, when you have something at your fingertips, you're gonna take advantage of it. So if they give you the ability to just go and get pregnant and get aborted and get pregnant and get aborted, and obviously became more of a, like you said, an elective thing as opposed to a
Yeah,
needed thing, then you start to lose respect for the what pregnancy is, because it's so trivial at that point.
Hmm.
So now, with it being gone, should we expect to see people behaving a little bit more responsibly since they don't have access to just go and get rid of it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's great.
yeah,
I
maybe.
I like that. See, I mean, that's strong. I mean,
Yeah,
go
maybe
ahead,
if you
Mister. You shoot.
maybe if you take away that quote unquote safety net, it would kind of encourage more safer and responsible
Responsible,
sex.
right? You get more condom use. You get more, women on the pill or the IUDs and shit like that.
Right. Because there's ways to manage the situation if you approach it responsibly. You know what I'm saying? If you own birth control, you ain't got to worry about having no abortion. Now, granted, I understand that women feel like it's their choice, it's their body, but when you go into the doctor, I'm paying for it. So
No, they
yeah,
still pay for it. Some people that can't afford it, I understand.
the
But you know,
majority of
but
people,
see,
if they're paying for it through their health care plan,
So
I'm paying for it.
so
no,
you
all
have a
right, right,
voice
but
because you're paying for it.
Exactly.
that's how you
Eh,
feel. Okay, this is
Okay.
my thing, and we gonna be honest. Have any of y'all had a girl pregnant had to have a get abortion?
Y'all made fun of me for using condoms all my life, so for me the answer is no.
And you said
Nah,
no
my
too.
answer for me is not to my knowledge. No.
Right, okay, right. That's a good.
Well,
So
I'm
I
leaning
done been
towards
there. And a lot of people, I mean, like I said, you can't go through your insurance. Of course, that means we paying it. But a lot of males out here always do the, I got to go half on it. Either way,
right.
I'm paying for it.
Yeah, either way, you're paying for it. And if you're not paying for it financially, you're paying for it emotionally. Because that woman, once you get rid of that baby, she gonna give you shit for the next
It's going to give
2
you shit.
years. You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying?
Hey,
So
honestly, low key, if a woman was to tell you like, "Hey, I want to abort your baby," is that low key saying that you ain't shit? Because if you was somebody, she ain't want to get rid of your baby,
facts. It's the
right?
truth. That's the truth. That's best
Be
behaving
be
irresponsibly.
be
Oh,
honest. Be honest.
no, I agree with that. But the point is, I don't want the bitch to have my baby.
Then you need to be more
it's,
responsible too.
it's,
Then
it's, believe you me, they want to have a fucking baby.
I mean,
You know,
it was a time where we would say, guys who found a pretty girl in high school would trap them and get them pregnant.
that's what we
Yeah,
lock them down. You
yeah.
lock them
Guys
down.
was like that.
Yeah,
I'm
we was
not sure
like
if
that.
it's like that
I
now.
remember saying that. I don't think it was like that. I mean, look, they don't think now. They don't they think ahead now. But I remember that film. I'm gonna get the baddest chick. I'm gonna knock her up. She mine forever. Hey, and I still might want to be on bullshit, but I got the baddest chick.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
mean, and some women. My thing is with this, some women, the timing is just bad. Maybe she is in law school right now, and she might be feeling you and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Y'all
she
might have
should
been
be on
dating.
birth control then.
Yeah, but it should
If she's
slip
in
up.
law school, no. If she's in
Oh,
law school, then
don't give her that benefit. No, don't give her
she
the.
is highly intelligent enough to take birth control. She's in
Oh,
law
Yeah.
school. We're talking about chicks working in at like Foot
nah, but we
Locker.
can't decipher. But see, that's not. You can't decipher and put women in a box like that. You dirty as hell.
I'm saying
When
you
I
put
diss women, it's for jokes. Y'all niggas be missing me dead and
no. I'm
serious.
saying
When
I
we
don't feel
talk
like he
about
dissing
women.
nobody though. That's just in reality though.
But
You know what
no,
I'm saying?
the chick at Foot Locker probably take her shit every day. The law school going through so much shit with law school, she done slipped up and forgot on the day. Her man came over. She said you need a break. Bam, they fuck. She forgot her pill.
That's on her.
God damn,
Is it
man.
not though? Is it not?
No, that's on her. But now she made a mistake. She knows she's in law school. Now she gotta have this abortion.
You in law school, you ain't got sense enough to be taking your pills every day.
Right.
You
Oh,
I
can't get an
mean,
IUD
I'm
and
just
not worry about it for a couple of years. Come on, man.
do you
That's
know
an
that like
excuse.
okay.
do you know
They,
Everybody, I'm glad y'all think like that.
but
I'm glad
at the
y'all
same
think like.
time,
I'm glad y'all females in law school right now. I'm glad y'all
no,
put yourself in that position,
no, it's
motherfuckers.
to me though. To me though, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think that it is a woman's. It should be a woman's choice. I
Okay,
just think that they should have to pay for it out of pocket.
they shouldn't have to pay for it out of
They
pocket?
they
should.
should.
They should.
Yeah, it should be a. It should not. It should be an
That should
elective
be it.
surgery where they
Should
have
be
to
in
pay
our
for it.
insurance. It should be in our insurance policy.
Yeah, it shouldn't be in our insurance policy because it ain't like I can take my wife to get an abortion and use my health insurance payment to do it. It's gonna come out of her health insurance, which I'm still
And I'm
paying for.
paying for. Dude, you've been 100% on this. You got an A on this one. I got a strong B minus, and Rob got a D.
Now let me ask you this, E. Now you
No, go
mentioned
ahead. I
how
want to hear. Go ahead,
you
shoot,
mentioned
nigga.
how it's taking away their rights. Like explain how it's taking away their rights because of what the Supreme Court did. All they did was said, hey, abortion is not covered under the Constitution, so therefore we can't use this under the federal umbrella of like having this protection. So that's why it's going to go back to the states. So on a state by state basis, then they
A
are
lot of those
afforded.
down, a lot of those red states down there are against they pro life.
Yeah,
Well, see,
but nothing's
you, I
keeping
think,
you from going to a pro-abortion state and getting your procedure. You
well,
can
see,
still
and
get it
that's the
done.
thing too,
But
though.
that's what they
That's
said. Some of these people are too poor to go to fly or go up to another state.
Yeah, but you got corporations that are actually going to flip the bill and providing the transportation, the lodging, the actual procedure. I mean, that's happening.
Is that legal?
Is that legal?
for them to
If
go
I
to
live
another state and get an
in a
abortion.
red state, yeah.
Yeah, you can go anywhere you want to and get
True.
No. I
abortion.
understand that, but can the government put a cap on that too? You know, I'm just asking. Cause hey, what's his name? The one that pitched the ass back in the day, the black judge we got up in there. What's his name?
But
The
Clarence
black
Thomas.
judge, Clarence
Clarence Thomas.
Thomas. He said it, man. He said we gonna look back over the gay rights and everything. Like when do, like I say, I'm mad about RV Wade. I'm more mad because I think if they pull this shit and get away with it from 30 or 40 states, what's stopping them from doing gay marriage?
But
And
see,
he
the thing,
said it. It's not even a secret. Like he said the shit.
I mean, the thing is, laws have to evolve, though, man, to reflect the times. So, can they overturn, gay rights? Yeah, they could.
Gay marriage, yeah, they could.
But that also leads, people to be more active in this political system. So it's partially a ploy to get people to create a bigger divide. Because you think about it, like look at how the pandemic affected the country. You got a lot of people moving from blue states to red states. Now those
Yeah.
same people are in states that they can't get abortions. They're gonna go their ass right back where they
Thank
came
you.
from.
And I swear you're laughing. I swear, me and you. I'm telling you, me and you on the same vibe this whole night, man. It's like I thought that. Like
Yeah.
we moved blue. You know, I can't even lie. The kids done brought that up about being a red state.
Even your
You
kids
know,
say
it's
that?
like,
Wow.
yeah. But this education being taught in this house. But I'm just saying, it's like, where the fuck do I fit in? Because if y'all making these laws, if y'all, add this in the Constitution and shit like that, I'm just saying, y'all, the voting all this shit in, it really is gonna be, man. It's better to live in LA because of this, and this political reasons. You know what I'm saying? Not just my free choice, my free will to just move to this beautiful city. Like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This seemed like more of a kickoff. I mean, it is a big ass kickoff. You know what I'm saying? Like they smack the shit out the women right now. Who next?
Well, I think
I
like
don't think
after the
so.
first 10 years of Roe versus Wade, the percentage of Caucasian women who were having abortions were significantly lower than black women. But
Uh,
up until last year or the year before, it was almost neck and neck where
Shit,
white women
hell
were having
yeah.
abortions. And it was white women in prominent states like Massachusetts, Connecticut. It wasn't people in the South as much as it was
Hey,
people in
but you know
northern
what?
states.
I want to take that one. Let's rewind. So these women, primarily white women in Massachusetts, uh, New York, you know what I'm saying, Vermont, in that area, East Coast, Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them got, a lot of them can't. You can't tell a lot of them can't be doctors and lawyers. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
I mean,
yeah.
that's a
I'm
But
just
see
tiny.
saying.
that,
So
That's a
but
don't
say,
tiny.
so don't
That's
now
a
come
think
to
tiny
of
me
it
and
though,
tell
E.
me
percentage.
this lawyer is a lawyer. I watch her on order SVU all the time. She's a lawyer. She had a wild night. She get knocked the fuck up. Guess what? I gotta get an abortion.
But see the thing is, white males don't want their white women to get abortions. They
Oh
want their population to
man.
grow. They
But
want to.
the
Yeah.
white women doing it though. The whole point is the white women doing it, and it's their fucking choice, G.
Yeah, it's their choice, but then white men they want their white women to be pregnant.
It's all about the numbers, man. I mean,
The
I
numbers,
get it.
bro.
I understand it. That's why I'm not so emotional about it.
I'm
Yeah,
I
emotional,
really
G.
don't
I'm
care.
just an emotional creature.
see,
I
it,
know
the
you're the Tin Man. You know what I'm saying?
the
As a
That's
matter
people.
of fact, I got a vasectomy, so either way, I mean, I ain't getting no more kids. I'm good.
and they said that's gonna help. Well, they gonna want men to do that more.
Nah,
I
I think it's just gonna be like the seatbelt law.
Phil, you gonna do it or y'all want one more?
I don't want no more, but
But there ain't nothing wrong with slipping up. See what I'm saying, Mister? Then if
Your
she
pulling
no,
game
situation
must
she
be
wanna have it,
no,
no,
we
ten.
are both we have birth control in play, bro.
yeah,
We're not doing that.
that's what's up though.
All right, cool,
Yeah,
man. All right, man. Hey, good topic, man.
I
Glad
like that
that
one.
y'all
Yes, swing it. G. Let me get some ice, y'all. Swing to the next side.
all
Yeah,
right.
the whole thing, man. I think a lot of women just really seeing this as, oh, it's my body, and you can't tell me what to do with my body. I get it. I get that.
Yeah, I get that. I get
I
that though.
I, I
I
think
get
they
it.
should be able to manage their bodies and do whatever they want to them to a degree. I just think that if you want to be in that position, you should have access to it, but you should also be charged with
Hey, bro.
paying for that shit. And if
Right.
it's a
Yeah.
criminal case involved, then that's different because they can pursue that legally to get an abortion at state, but where the state pays for it in a criminal case. But in a domestic case, you just got pregnant with your dip or your boyfriend or whatever, and you don't want a baby. Nah, that's out your pocket
And
because that's
they still even got the
irresponsible.
choice to take the take the whole pregnancy, and then they got the option to drop the baby off into a fire station, a church, police station,
Right.
or give it up
It's
for
always
adoption.
options. It's always options. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, most women when they go through that term, they're gonna build a connection, and that's gonna be more
That's what I'm
difficult for
saying.
them to walk
People,
away from.
Yeah.
she don't want this baby for 7 months, and you already since y'all got this situation, how y'all already got a family that's ready to adopt. The paper signed and sealed and delivered. The 7th month, she get that real connection with this my baby, and I done held her now.
Mm-hmm.
Now she done had a baby, and I don't give a fuck what you say. It's gonna be the parents that can't have no fucking kids that's gonna be fucked up, or this girl that's gonna have to give her baby away that's gonna be fucked up.
And I mean, even still, though, beyond that, we're talking about how states and the federal government funds and protects women in this society. They have all of the protections even after they have a baby. They can get financial assistance, all that kind of stuff that again
That we
come
pay
out of
for.
our tax dollars that we can't take advantage of.
Hey, G, I told you I'm not arguing with you at all, man.
Yeah.
Not on this subject. Me and you been eye to eye the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
So
doesn't shock me though. But anyway, for the next topic, what y'all think about the whole Brittney Griner situation? You know, she's been in a Russian jail since February of this year. Now, prior to her getting arrested, like the last time that we kind of saw her, if you care to see the WNBA final, she was in the finals against the Sky when the Sky won that series. So fast forward, she had to go out into Russia to like make her extra money, and there's this argument that if the WNBA players made as much money as the regular NBA players, it wouldn't be no need for her to have to go to Russia to like make more money. It's like stupid arguments that they constantly coming out
Is
with.
that true or not?
As far as what?
Is
What?
that true? If she was making with some of the NBA, the NBA minimum, if she was making that, would she have to go overseas to play?
I would counter that with this: when there was a lockout for the CBA, players were going overseas to like make more money or like to kind of keep up with their lifestyle.
and I'll counter it with this: you ain't got to do shit. You chose to do it.
But if my wife
You,
got a means, if my wife got a means, the way she living, I know she like the way she living, and I'm making this WNBA money, and this Russian team offering me probably 3 times that
Mm-hmm.
just to play fucking basketball. Hell yeah.
yeah, I mean, but still, it's still your choice. Now, granted, my thing here is this: I feel like the team is responsible for her when she travels.
I'll give you that. I
So
totally, I
I
totally.
don't think that I don't think that she should be traveling with any medical anything. Like it was dumb on part of the team by not protecting her when she traveled. I mean, it was dumb on her because she obviously didn't do enough research about traveling with whatever she had,
The
which is
motherfucker.
I think is a reasonable
Uh,
mistake.
this all she had, and that's what it is. CBD,
Yeah, I mean, it's a reasonable mistake to
THC,
make,
no THC
but
vape
come
pen.
on, man, you going to Russia?
My
I
thing,
would have had my
Phil.
lawyer telling me what I can and can't take on the plane. Going to Russia?
My thing, Phil. I really want to even hold the teams accountable because once the season's over with, then your obligation for that team for that year is pretty much done.
But I thought
Her,
she was
her,
traveling to go to be on the Russian team,
she was already on the team.
right? So was she traveling for the team or was she traveling for personal reasons?
She was traveling
He
for.
saying Russia
She,
team should have been sent
That's what
over
I'm
there.
saying. The team that was accountable for her
She was
okay, I
playing
thought you were
should
for.
have
talking
been
about the
protecting her.
actual WNBA
Nah, but
team.
I
Okay,
feel
No, I'm talking
got you.
about
yeah.
whoever she was
So
traveling for.
whoever I'm playing for, right, I'm bringing her over. She should have been on a private jet. She the
She
fucking
should have.
star.
She should have been. She should have got an outline from whoever her health. You know, her. What do they call it? The team has a doctor. The team
Right.
should have been letting her know what she should and shouldn't be traveling with.
I mean, I'm sure that they had that type of briefing before, but she still wanted to bring her THC vape anyway.
Then
I
that's on
mean, could
her.
that be the case? Right. I
It's
mean,
very
I think
possible.
She
I
from
mean
Phoenix.
she
It's legal. It's legal to fly it in.
But I'm saying
yeah,
though, you going
but
to a
you going to
foreign
Russia?
country? Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't
I
know what the fuck. I don't know
I
what
would
Russian
got on
nigga
that
got
plane.
there.
I would got on that plane butt ass naked before I got on that
Right.
plane with
Before
CBD.
you, hey, I ain't got shit, nigga. I don't even, nigga. I'm still mad that Rocky came over here and whooped y'all ass. So I'm on y'all side.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, nigga. I ain't fucking with Russia. You niggas don't say I'm going to Russia, G. Niggas will go to Paris, we'll go to Rome, we'll go to Italy. Hey, and we'll do that with just the niggas.
Right.
But nigga, we ain't going to no motherfucking Russia, Yugoslavia, none of them flags that's red, white, and blue going that way.
Now, let me pose a question for y'all. If Trump was still president, do you think that she would be home?
Nope.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't.
she'll be home. She'll be home,
No.
but that's just because America be joining Russia and taking over the whole motherfucking East
Nah,
Europe and
hell
shit.
nah. He'd have
I'm
left her over there stinking.
now. I would say yes because
He tight with Russia.
yeah, him and Putin, they were cordial, but I won't say that they were tight. But like, remember back in 2017, one of the Ball brothers got hemmed up in China for stealing Louis Vuitton sunglasses, and he
Yeah,
could have faced up to 10 years in prison. And Trump was able to
Yeah.
negotiate him coming back to the states.
Was that Russia?
No, that was
that was
China.
China.
That was China.
That was
Yeah,
China.
see the thing
Okay.
is though, like China
Yeah.
is still it's still a more progressive country than Russia.
Sure is. Hey, even
Even
when
though
you
it's a
look at Russia
dictatorship,
right now, don't it look like 1988 over there still?
man, it still look like
It's
the video games from
it looks like motherfucking Kyrie Warriors, yo. What?
Atari Warriors.
Nigga, it's like Kyrie Warriors out there in Russia, G, on everything. There's no way we're. And you know what? They got some beautiful like buildings and shit. But nigga, we're not going to Russia. That's like
I
there's
ain't going.
nowhere. Nigga, I would never do that. Hey, nigga, we don't rock red, no way. Motherfucker.
I mean, it's
Like
two
Luda said.
countries. It's two countries. You really don't want to get any type of legal issues with. Obviously, one is Russia and the other one's North Korea. I'll probably throw Venezuela in there also. So
In
if we
Venezuela, they gonna hang you before or one somebody gonna kill you before they even know
Before
that we
somebody
Brittney
found out
Griner
you
would
even
be
mentioned
dead.
your ass
right,
If
dead.
she was in Venezuela, Brittney Griner would be dead. And they would have had up tall ass hanging, they would have showed that shit, G. Those
now
hey Mister, you on point right now tonight, man. Because you hit the three people you said. I'm never going to them places. G.
I'm good. I'm
I would
good, man.
never be.
When was the last time somebody even mentioned, yeah, we're traveling to Russia for the holiday?
You know
Right.
Unless
what?
they was Russian, nah.
Because they was Russian.
You know what? Remember my old neighbor Eileen? She actually visited Moscow like like 10 years ago, and I was like, why the hell are you going to Moscow? Who goes to Moscow?
Wait. That may
I mean,
sound
it's a beautiful
familiar.
place, but I can
Yeah,
observe that from Google Maps. That's
Right.
I could watch
Wait.
the documentary and I'm good.
yeah.
No. We gonna take a commercial break. I leave.
Yeah, my old neighbor from up north.
I remember the name. I can't put the face on it.
She sat across the hall from me.
Yeah,
Black chick.
yeah,
She went to Moscow. You
yeah.
remember her, Phil? Like
I remember
shorty
the name.
always used. I could see her wearing yellow. All she wore was water, yellow, and some shit. Little dark skin chick. She was brown.
Yeah, yeah.
Like ringing the bell. I just can't put the face to it. Not that important anyway.
Okay.
Right.
Now, like some other stupid arguments that was kind of like put out there, as far as from like these feminist pundits out there talking something. Well, if Tom Brady or LeBron James were out in Russia, they would probably be home by now. And I would say bullshit. For one, Brittney Griner, and in regards to like fame, notoriety, celebrity, she's more like a dolphin. Tom Brady and LeBron James, they are like Moby Dicks. If Putin had his hands on those two guys, there's no way he was gonna let them like go away. And like from his point, I'd be negotiating like I want like a whole fleet of like F-22 Raptors. I want some fucking aircraft carriers. I want
Woo.
billions of dollars of like foreign aid. I mean, if y'all want these two motherfuckers, then y'all got to give me everything I want. I would ask for everything but the kitchen sink. So
You.
it was just stupid to like
It,
even put that out
hey.
there. Telling so hey, if it was LeBron or Tom Brady, they'll be home. I would say bullshit.
No, I think they will hold them, but
Of course they'll hold them.
but I think Tom Brady escapes.
You say he
Tom,
what?
he
I
would escape.
I think he would escape. I think he would get out and then he'd kill like two guys and put like they outfits on. I think Tom Brady. Hey, you laugh. Look at Tom Brady. G, first of all, 6'4", G. You think you're a quarterback?
You
He's
know,
taller than every motherfucker out, every two god out there.
one of his best friends is Jason Bourne. So just to kind of throw that out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He fuck with them niggas. He know that
Right,
shit, G.
right. So,
All right, baby, go ahead. But
all right,
go ahead. I gotta go run in the room right quick.
okay. Now, that is so Highland Park mass shooting that happened, right? If someone was to ask me, who would have a mass shooting between Highland Park and let's say Matson? Now, mind you, I went to Matson last week. It was like a big concert. It was Music Soul Child and Kiki Wyatt. It was like a whole bunch of people out there, but it was no issues. Everybody was cool. It was friendly. I mean, probably because of the actual genre of music. I can't imagine if it was like Lil Durk or Chief Keef. I mean, it'd be like a sane crowd. I mean, I'm not saying that, but the fact that a whole bunch of black people got together, it was no issue. But when it comes to Highland Park, home to one of the most famous people on the planet, used to be Michael Jordan. As far as he still got his house out there, but no one would ever imagine that something like that would happen in Highland Park, Illinois. Well, like one of the most safest zip codes in the history of America.
Yeah, I just think that speaks to where the white mind is right now, man. The white mind is in a very desperate place right now. You
I
know what I'm
want to put
saying?
color into it. I mean, I think it's more of a mental illness type of thing. I
No,
want to put
I'm
color
not.
into it.
No, we not blaming mental illness on that. We're not from
I
this type.
would.
We're not blaming the crazy people. We're not
I
doing
would.
that.
He was
Th-
crazy.
this is attributed to this. Yeah, well, I was alluding to that in a way. I mean, we talking about the psychological state of white people and white men in this world right now. Because when we talk about mass shootings, and again, they try to categorize these black crimes where they go on shooting sprees, killing people, as mass shootings. I don't think that it's fair to consider gang violence mass shootings because a lot of times they're intended targets. They're just poorly executed. But you talking about somebody going out there with the intent to kill random people, that's mass. That's a mass shooting.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
that's
still
a classic. I'm
That's
sorry, I gotta jump in. That's a classic though.
What's up?
Cause we're not mad shooting. We just can't fucking shoot.
Right, that's
But
what's
we're
happening.
trying to hit this motherfucker in this crowd. This white motherfucker is just spread everybody who else in it, and y'all, you know, trust me, I feel bad about our background, our heritage, all my African Americans out here. But I really felt bad for the folks out there.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, I
definitely.
know
Yeah.
if I was out there right now trying to buy a house, they're like, nigga, no. But I really felt bad because it's the 4th of July. And I mean, it was the star of the fucking parade. This nigga letting it ride. And I know, like, the kid that lost his 2 parents, man.
He was
I
like a little
mean,
baby.
yeah, the baby rich for life. Now, don't get into it. That baby, my kids will never have what this kid got. But for him, the other kid he got a twin brother. He got shot in the chest, and they said hit his spinal cord or something. They said them bullets was detaching motherfucking body parts and shit, man.
I just want to know, man, like what state of mind do people have to be in to get there?
I mean, he was only 21 years old, so like it's not like he dealt with the whole trials and tribulations of like life in general. He was only 21. Like his father like ran for mayor of Highland Park, but he didn't win. But I mean, it's pretty fair to say that he was somewhat affluent,
Well,
being that
see
he
that
was.
and this
So
is
he
what
in Highland Park.
this
Somebody
what I'm
gotta
getting
take
to
care of
though.
this kid.
This what I'm getting to though. What is happening to these young white people? Because there's still young white people that's going in churches and shooting up people, going in nightclubs shooting up people. These are all psychological responses to something that's happening in their environment. Their environment is nowhere near as fragile and fucked up as our environment, but we not doing that to each other.
I mean, we have a different type of trauma, but as far as their trauma, I mean, I wouldn't say that they going through like the same trials that we going through. But I
They're
mean, like
not
I
going through
said,
the trials that we're
That's
going
what I'm
through.
saying. What's
What
justifying
what
these
what's
actions? You
their
can't blame it on
trial?
it's just
craziness.
a
Oh, my
it
father
just
doesn't spend
Why
no
why are
time
they
with
all
me.
going
Nigga, my
crazy
father
then?
not here.
I
If they
think
all
that
got mental health
I
issues, what's causing all these mental health
I
issues in these
think
young white
I
males?
think this kid has some type of chemical imbalance here. He probably been medicated ever since he was fucking 12 years old. That's probably the issue.
That might be a case, but we don't know that as a fact.
I'm just throwing it out there. I mean,
Okay, I
that's my
mean,
theory.
I mean,
and
that's
I
one
agree.
small.
It's
That's
very
a small
possible.
percentage, though, Mister. I hear you. Like I said, till we find out, maybe that's gonna come out soon. We can check that out and reflect back to this now. But what the fuck? His daddy not spending enough time with him, or motherfucker, the girl he likes, the boy he likes doesn't like him. Like what the fuck, dude? Who? It's gotta be somebody in the house, and that's the thing. Even if our parents in and out of our life, we still had the uncle, somebody, cousin, oldest cousin, somebody schooled us. Their life gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
Where's his mama, auntie that says, you know, I noticed you being quiet. If I talk to me, you can talk to me.
Yeah, he was just probably the typical, socially awkward suburban kid who really didn't know how to get girls, who didn't know how to, well, who didn't have that like that masculine type of teaching that could kind of like get him from the dumps of whatever he's feeling.
Well, I mean,
So
a lot's going to have to come out. I haven't really followed it as closely as you guys may have, but a lot of times, and what I've heard, not specifically about this specific situation, but a lot of these young kids, they're part of these online groups where they're learning about how to shoot up places and blow up places and all this kind of crazy shit. Like they have resources to help them basically that facilitate them getting the knowledge on how to go out and shoot a bunch of people.
and this kid had music on
Exactly.
Spotify talking about
Exactly.
like the violence that he's planning on doing to like kids or schoolmates. He had music out there. He had content out there. He was red flagged, and his daddy actually co-signed on his AR-15 purchase as well.
And that's what
He
I'm saying.
co-signed on.
What
The
is in the
daddy
mind?
co-signed on it, G.
What is in the mind of these white men that is allowing them to let these types of situations happen with their kids?
Like I said, Phil, I don't see color. I don't see it's a color
It's
thing.
not happening in black
It
community though, not the same way. But our black fathers are fucking up and they out here letting their
no.
kids shoot each other
Niggas in the
in
hood,
these situations where
niggas in
they
the
out here
hood don't know how to
gangbang.
practice conflict resolution. That's
I
why.
agree.
That's why niggas don't fight. Niggas just shoot.
Okay,
So
that's
niggas are just
our
as
issue.
dangerous. Right.
That's the black man's issue.
Niggas are just as
You're saying
What's
that
the
it's
dangerous
white
the
man
black man's
as
issue?
a
issue.
suburban
That's
white
what I'm
man.
saying. What's the white man's issue?
I would just say socially awkward, incel, mentally challenged.
So we're saying
What?
that white families are allowing their kids to be constantly in these situations.
I don't. I won't go as far as them
Why won't you?
co-signing it.
You very quick to say that niggas is out here shooting and killing each other, but you won't say it's okay. But you won't agree. You won't
I
admit
know
that
that
these
you're
white
living in
men out here doing
Pleasantville.
the same thing.
You are living.
He gotta be the white man gotta be crazy,
Not Phil. I know that you are living at Pleasantville in like Arizona. As a matter of fact,
Damn.
you had mentioned how like y'all news stories be about cats and shit. So it's not about serious shit. But over here, when you cut
Damn,
on like the
G.
news, you see all types of nigga shit going on.
I get that. I still watch Chicago news.
Okay. Okay. So
Just to
what's the
remind,
problem?
I watch Chicago news to tell y'all niggas to get out of there. But
Facts. Facts.
Hey, I'm listening.
what I'm saying doesn't change the fact that in a heartbeat we will criticize ourselves and what we need to do as a
I
community
criticize both. What are you
to
talking
start right.
about?
But you're sitting here saying that it's not about white. But these are white men doing this shit. It ain't no Asian men running up into crowds shooting up motherfuckers. It
It
ain't
it
Mexicans
was
doing it.
it was an Asian man that shot up Virginia
Oh,
Tech.
Okay.
dude, that was the college,
That was
G.
racism against
No,
him.
that was just he just wanted to. He ain't dude.
He
That's
was
one
mad.
motherfucker
He
though.
was mad
He's
because
mad about
niggas
a
was taking this
bitch,
girl.
right? That's over a bitch though. So that's why he did that shit.
Okay, so that's one out of how many? In the last
Thank you, Phil.
5
Thank
years, how many of these mass shootings have been executed by people outside of the Caucasian race?
You got the Asian triad gangs and shit that's going on, but they
Okay,
shit don't be on Front Street as far as on
Asian
news.
triad gangs killing people because they gangs.
you. Man, hey, G, I ain't even finna say and talk about that shit. When the
I mean,
Yakuza,
let's
when
speak in
niggas
fact
get
though.
into the Yakuza, he gonna get his ass fucked up. G.
I'm saying they're when they out doing what they doing, it's organized. That's organized crime you talking about. They have intent on killing people for a reason.
Right.
These motherfuckers is
Organized
going out
crime.
killing people for no reason.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
reason.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying. Niggas
yeah.
is out killing kids and shooting people accidentally because they
That's on
can't fucking see.
accident. You're
The
right.
Asians might be doing what they doing. Hell, the Mexicans doing the same shit
They
niggas
got
doing.
their cartel doing, yeah.
What is the white people doing?
They
Going
do
out and
mad
shooting up.
shit.
They
And
going
y'all
shooting
got
up
it
the
so
buildings.
good. And y'all got it, they got it. Nigga, white people just got it better, G. And I mean, I'm never knocking my race. We know what it is. But they have it so better. Cause I guess cause we done been down in the gutter. We looking like nigga, if I lived out there at Highland Park and my motherfucking mama live around the corner, that's
My
but
life
my
is not
mama is
bad, man.
my life
Yeah.
ain't bad. I can find a bitch downtown. I'm bringing her to one of these big ass houses out here. Come the fuck on, you his life over. You done ended all these people's life and your life over. All that shit cause you didn't get a hug.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's
that's a
fucked
white
up,
Facts.
problem.
man.
It's a
That's
white
fucked
problem.
up, man.
Well,
That's a
you know,
white problem, mister.
well, we can agree to disagree. So I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I just got a different spin on it. So
Damn,
Until you
nigga.
name me five mass murderers performed by black people on random people intentionally, it's a white problem.
I mean,
They
like,
say the FBI them said
What classifies
18
like a
to
mass shooting?
21, 22
A
white
mass
male.
A mass
It be
shooting.
four.
My
It be four or more
definition
shots.
I want to
is
say
a
it's 3 or
person.
more.
No, it's
I
four.
see a person that goes out and shoots a bunch of people shoots a bunch of innocent people
Well, no, they
intentionally.
said it's this. They said it's four. If it's more than 4 killings on the deaths on the spot, it's a mass shooting.
But see,
So
they do that. They make it about numbers so that they can include black people and other races. That
right,
whitewashes. That
and they say
whitewashes
that's a
the
mass
meaning.
shooting. Right, they say that's a mass shooting. But it sounds like you defended the niggas they can't aim.
No, I'm not.
Because
What
if
I'm doing
I'm trying to
is
shoot in a crowd for Mister, and I pop off 2 old ladies and shorty, and I get Mister,
I
that's
would
4 killings.
I
that's
would
still not a
argue
mass shooting though.
I
So
would
the thing is
argue
the
I would argue
connotation.
that honestly it's more mass shootings in a black community than a white community.
No. See,
I
this
could
the
argue
thing.
that. I
This
would
is
argue that.
what y'all not hearing. Okay, it's just like the term terrorist attack, right? Has a very strong negative connotation, and automatically when you hear the word terrorist attack, you think about what? Muslims. That's a negative connotation attached to an ethnic group, right? So mass
Yeah.
shootings before were only really attributed to white people.
Yeah.
And so in order to whitewash that term, they make it about numbers to include all the activity that happens for all the races when it's really a white problem. Now,
I
that
would
doesn't mean that it doesn't happen or multiple people aren't killed in a shooting by black people, but black people not going outside in no Taste of Chicago and just shooting at whoever they see. They
Nah,
might be
we ain't
looking
doing
for
that.
somebody. They might be mad at somebody, want to kill that person and fuck up and kill a bunch of people. But they not going out there to kill a
That's
bunch
it.
of people.
And see, that's the difference in the logic. That's all.
right.
A
Right.
nigga,
That's all I'm
I know
saying.
I'm shooting, and a lot of motherfuckers might get hit, but I'm gunning for this motherfucker right here.
Right.
The
And
white boy, like, I don't give a fuck, and it's like,
Shooting everybody.
who fucked with you? Cause
I
you
just
got
want
me
to
shooting
kill
a
people.
motherfucker. Right, I want the only reason I'm gonna shoot a motherfucker is because this person did something to me. I feel bad about the other 3 people, like I said, they got shot. I gotta live with that. That's on my conscience. But I killed that nigga I was gunning for. This motherfucker's gunning for everybody that's down there.
He just
Like
out there
that
to kill people.
like the Mandalay Bay video. Y'all remember that one in
yeah.
Vegas?
Yeah.
Nigga, and beautiful windows. Everybody know that.
It was a country concert or something. Yeah.
And this nigga is letting it ride.
Who is he looking
It's
for
like,
down there?
who the exactly?
Yeah.
You
He
just
was looking to
airing
kill people.
motherfuckers up.
That's
He was
it.
looking to kill people.
Right. Now, do
And a
y'all
lot
And that's
of
what
believe?
mass shootings was originally about. It wasn't about the quantity of bullets or the
how
quantity of
many people
deaths.
died.
It's about the circumstances. It's a mass shooting where people where everybody's at risk.
Do y'all believe in the knee-jerk reaction into banning AR-15s?
What we need an AR-15 for?
I mean, people
For war.
use them for like sport, like
For sport to shoot what?
game or just to
What game?
use it for like competition. Cause like for me, I like to
You
go to the shooting range. I go
use
to
it.
the
All
shooting range.
right, that's good. Go to another gun. Cause the AR-15 ain't doing nothing but tearing shit the fuck up.
It ain't no hunter gonna tell you that they want to kill their animal with 50 bullets, bro. They want to kill that animal in one shot because otherwise it stresses out the animal and ruins the meat. That's a hunted fact. When you kill an animal, you want to kill it as peacefully and quickly as possible.
Right. That's why you need a long range rifle.
Yeah,
A
but
AR-15
AR-15 was not a gun designed to hunt. It was a gun designed to kill people.
I can kill a deer with a bow and arrow, nigga.
Nigga, you ain't Bo Jackson.
Nah, I can do a bow and arrow, and that's how I kill like deer. Y'all
Look,
fuck
when you
y'all,
go
man.
into a hunting store,
think of Bass Pro Shops, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have all your rifles in one section.
Mm-hmm.
AR-15 is not in there.
That AR-15 is for some other
It
shit.
depends on where that store is located. Like
Hunting rifle.
the Bass Pro Shop out in Bolingbrook, they got AR-15s
Are they
because
with the hunting rifles?
all the rifles are in the same area, just like all the pistols are in the same area.
So how much that AR-15 running?
They
You
like 650, I think.
you like
Nah,
the
16.
one
Nah,
I
they
want.
you can get starting at 650
Yeah,
out here.
yeah. The one I want cost $2,000.
So you want an AR-15, huh?
Yeah,
You, are
why
you gonna
not?
be the
Why?
next?
Why,
Who
mister?
you going
To
hunting?
take to the gun range.
I like to shoot rounds at the range.
So
Okay.
why don't you just
And
rent
what else?
one?
And what else you going right?
I
Why you gotta
mean,
own it?
I'm
What?
saying you can. It could also be used for home protection as well.
So let me ask you this: you
Who
get an
coming
invader
for
in your
you?
home.
Who coming for you? Wait. What cartel coming for you? That you need an AR-15. Because if
I
you need an AR-15, you killing everybody that's coming to your home.
hey nigga, I should be asking you that. Who was coming for you?
I don't know, G, but I ain't had no AR. I wish I had no AR-15. I shoot that fucking 38. Bah!
Yeah. To answer your question though, Ryan, I don't think the knee-jerk reaction is the best thing because it's kind of like with the vape situation where they went after Juul and pretty much buried Juul, while 700,000 other manufacturers of vape.
Why?
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Jewel was
I
singled
don't think
out
that
for
there's
whatever
fair reason.
reason. Yeah, I thought it
Yeah,
was
I
kind of
don't think
crazy.
that there isn't a reason to really target the AR-15. But again, it's the same way that they're calling black people shooting in the crowd mass shootings. They're just using it as a decoy to take your mind away from the fact that they can go out and get a AK-47 the same way.
Now, do y'all know what AR stands for in an AR-15?
Assault
No,
rifle.
tell me.
No, it doesn't. See,
What
see, see. That's why you should have this conversation. It doesn't stand for assault rifle.
What does it stand for?
it stand for?
It stands for armor
I,
light. Armor light.
Armor who?
Armor light. It's
Mm,
it's 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 just a name, but like a
okay.
lot of people assume it stands for assault rifle 15.
Okay, so it
That's the
don't
thing.
stand for assault rifle. And what that means? It's still a gun that can shoot and kill a bunch of people, right?
Any
It's not
gun,
good for hunting, right?
any gun can like shoot and kill
But,
people.
but I'm saying no. I'm saying when would you take a hunting rifle to war?
I would take a
If
AR.
you had an option on the table, AR-15 and a hunting rifle,
I
and you
mean,
had to go to war, which gun you picking up?
if you're a sniper, then yeah,
No, no, no.
you could
There's
take
no
the hunting
question.
rifle.
Ain't
Mister,
no
you
sniper
not a
finna take
fucking
no
sniper.
hunting rifle
Which
nowhere.
fucking gun are you picking up? Because you're not picking a sniper. And a sniper gun, you ain't gonna have that many bullets no way.
Full
And a
What
hunting
disclosure.
fucking
rifle don't have
gun
nowhere
are
near as range as a
Full
sniper
disclosure.
rifle.
Full disclosure. I am a rifle expert.
Okay.
So yes, I can hit a nice target from 500 to 1,000 yards.
Okay.
oh
So you gonna pick the hunting rifle in a war situation?
If I'm a sniper, but if I'm just like a regular old grunt, then yeah, I want the AR-15.
Okay. You in the
man.
house? You got a hunting rifle on the table and an AR on the table. You see 50 niggas outside your house with a bunch of guns and they about to come in
What
your house. Which
what
one
you
you picking
grab?
up?
Thank you.
You gotta
Fuck
use
you,
the you
fuck
gotta
you.
use
Ain't
the
that
you have to use the 300 tactic. So you just kind of like barricade all known areas of entry
Which gun you picking up?
and try to keep them going into one
How
entry
many
and
bullets does
then
a
and
typical
hey,
then
rifle
and then
hold?
and then you just pop them out one by one. That is
you
How
the
know
many?
what?
300. That is
How
the
many
300 mindset.
bullets? How many bullets are housed in the common
Miss,
rifle?
let me just say, go
As
ahead.
far as the AR,
Hunting rifle.
Come right. I got an SK. It only hold motherfucking six. I ain't got no clip or nothing.
it's not many. I mean, it's less than 10.
How many
Yeah.
bullets you put in a can house
AR.
in an AR-15?
If you got the drum shit, it could be 100.
Mister.
That answers your
Just
But
be
question. There's
honest.
but
a
as far
hundred
as
niggas
a
What
regular
outside.
gun are you?
magazine, it could be 30.
Well,
Okay,
that's what I'm
regular,
saying.
even regular magazine. Let's talk about reloading. How long is it gonna take you to reload a rifle?
1.5 seconds.
How long it's gonna take you to reload
Dude,
a
no,
AR-15?
hey, y'all drunk and y'all high. I mean, I'm high. I'm telling you, I'm high. But he told us so it take you more 5 seconds.
So you gonna look? It take you 1.5 seconds to reload a
To real.
rifle with how many bullets?
As far as the AR, I mean, you
No,
have
no,
your
no,
No,
not
rounds
you
the
in your
have
AR.
magazine.
AR,
No,
exactly.
no.
It's quick release.
Yeah, for the AR, but I'm talking about for the sniper thing.
I'm talking about for the rifle, the hunting rifle
The
that you said
hunting
you gonna
rifle.
pick up.
The one you gonna pick up. How long is it gonna take to reload that?
As far as in wartime, yes. If I'm a sniper, I want the hunting rifle, but like I said, I want an AR-15. I don't want a hunting rifle in my house. I want the AR.
Right.
Right.
Because you want to kill
Because
people.
you want to kill people. That was the whole point of the thing.
See,
You
y'all
don't want to
gaslight
kill.
now.
You're not hunting deer. You're not looking for. Let me ask you this: when you go to the range, do you put a deer up on the target, or you put a person up on the target?
Woo! Woo!
They got the standard like silhouette.
Exactly for
I'm sh-
people.
I'm
It,
shooting that
it ain't
paper.
no,
I'm shooting that
it ain't
paper.
no shape. It ain't no shape for you to shoot no deer in the neck, nigga.
Right.
It's a
That's a
person.
They
good
got
one.
different. They got different options for you to shoot at,
Which
but
one do you put up?
I
The
use the silhouette.
man.
I use the silhouette.
Yeah, you damn right. Cause you trying to see where you gonna pop that nigga.
Yeah, I'm always going for the shoulder, the head. Like it's just target practice. All it is. So, hey, I kind of wanted to get y'all take on. Have y'all seen that Rhode Island State Senator Twerk?
I didn't see
No.
that. I was looking for. I meant to look for it. I didn't see that though.
Well, let me show y'all. Actually, I want y'all to rate this twerk just to kind of see what grade y'all would give her.
Okay, let me see it.
All
Play it,
right.
baby.
Let me see.
Dude, when I said play it, baby, you're supposed to came on. That's what's wrong with the show.
Let me
Cue it
start
up.
it.
Cue it up. Damn, who
10.
was that?
That's the senator. That's the Rhode Island senator. I'm gonna start it over.
Vote Senator Mack.
Now, what do y'all think?
I
Wow.
think I would vote for
Yeah, why not? They voted for Trump.
I would vote for her, like
I wouldn't rate the
wholeheartedly.
twerk very high though.
So y'all had no issue with the actual state senator using
No.
that tactic to like try to galvanize votes. Like y'all have no issue with that.
That's how men been trying to do votes their whole life.
As far
And
as
how
what?
they try to have a
Wait, let
pretty
me ask
first
you,
lady or
Rob, do you
something to
have an issue
reel them
with
in.
What's up?
You absolutely have no issue with it though, right?
I mean, I'm not a target artist because I'm in Illinois, but as far as
Well,
as,
If
as,
it
don't
as
was
far
if
as
it
stop
was
being
an
political.
Illinois senator.
He try to be politically correct and then answer with his own answer. Listen, I know this motherfucker. He want his answer to be right, but act like he's politically correct, bashing her. Nigga,
Right.
would you
This
vote
the
for her
same
if
nigga
she
that
was running?
no, I won't vote for her because
yes you
honestly,
would. You know why
I,
you
I
would?
think I think that's low class trash as far as the tactic and trying to galvanize votes.
You know why you
You
would
don't do
vote
that.
for it though?
Why?
Because you would vote for the WNBA to play in bikinis. Nigga, don't even go there. Nope. You wanted the WNBA girls to
No,
play in bikini bra sets
you have
because
to
they're not making
you
enough
you
money. So
you
that's
have to
your
quote
vote
me
for
correctly.
best senator.
You have to quote me correct. I want them to play in yoga attire. Yoga
Okay,
attire.
sexually suggestive attire is what you're saying. That was the whole point.
Yeah, but
I
it's a
could
time
see.
and place. It's a time and
I
place
would
for
love to
everything.
see that though. I would love
So
to see the
those people
yoga
are
Yeah.
saying
game.
that WNBA is seen by people all over the world through an entire season. This
All-Star
person is
game
seen
was
one
just here
time.
today. All-Star game was in Chicago today.
This
I had
Thanks to
no
person is
idea.
seen
WNBA.
one time
I had
flexing.
no idea.
Yeah, I'm yeah. What happened to her politics being the reason why you vote for somebody though?
My thing is, instead of doing that twerk video, I want to know about your like your economic plan. Like,
Right.
Are you gonna bring jobs?
Did you research her economic plan?
I mean, I'm in Illinois. She's in Rhode Island,
But you
but
I'm
brought it
saying, but
I
you
up.
bringing
know.
it up though.
I just asked y'all to rate her twerk.
Oh, well, I already rated it. It was bad.
Oh,
I
okay.
gave it a 7.
I gave it a 2 or 3.
I gave that bitch a 7, and she
No,
looked better. She got a
I
pretty face, so she a 9 or she a solid 8. But the
I give
twerk
her a
was a
7
7.
simply because she was able to do it a handstand.
Yeah,
But
That
the
hairstand was
twerk was
cold.
weak. The twerk was
The
weak.
yeah.
twerk
Twerk
was
was weak.
weak, but she got a pretty face though.
Yeah, she got a pretty face, but the
Come
but
on,
but
y'all.
that but that
You
but that
motherfuckers,
rash on
man.
the bottom of her ass wasn't
Come
too appealing. Also,
on. No, I saw that shit too. But you know what, you motherfuckers. Boy, the gummy done hit and kicked in, but fuck y'all, man.
She
I
got
can't
my
come.
vote. She got my vote.
She got
Why
my
not?
vote, and y'all been real hard when y'all be judging these women, boy.
That just be Mister. He be lying.
He be lying, G. It's like you can't be yourself on the show. You know.
It's a different
uh,
generation, man. That she part of a culture that's perfectly normal.
I totally
So
get that. I mean, you're right.
her
We are in the
constituents,
social media era, and you got to have like a big splash to like
yeah,
try to
people getting
get
followers.
try to
That
get a
you,
crowd
Phil,
and
you
attention.
Phil, you cold as hell tonight. You dead on it.
Yeah.
That's the vote she trying to get. That's how she gonna fucking get them.
yeah.
I
That's
mean,
how
Why
she
not?
gonna
that's
get this goof ass nigga. That's how she gonna get this goof ass nigga laying on his mama couch to get the fuck up and go vote for her.
I
Cause he
mean,
wanna
yeah,
see
that
because
that could work.
he wanna see it's a slim chance that nigga think in his head now that bitch gonna do some shit like that when she get in office too. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what the next thing this bitch gonna do. He gonna vote for her.
Yeah. All
So
right.
you gotta
Well,
go with it. You know it,
hey, let's breeze through these last two. Um,
man.
Now R. Kelly, he got 30 years. Is it too little, too late? Because as far as to my knowledge, like even in his heyday, when he first came out, 50 Cent, he was the only artist to literally call out R. Kelly for his bullshit. Besides that, everybody else was just business as usual. They were still collabing with him. They were still fucking with him, but 50 Cent was the only artist to like publicly say like, man, I don't fuck with that nigga R. Kelly. He pissing on women and shit.
So
He was the only dude to come out and say it.
so what?
So what?
It's
What?
women. It's women that do way worse shit than that, and they
I mean,
younger, and they younger,
what's the
and
question
they're
though?
younger, and they're younger, and the man is older, and that same job has been done to some young girl right now.
We
My
all
thing
know
is,
that the industry is a totally different ball game, man. And he just one got caught.
That's it. And you know what?
right? He was caught
I
red-handed.
pre
He was caught red-handed, but he
the
still
Phil,
got off scot-free back
Phil.
in
He
what
should don't it?
2003.
That's what I'm finna say. This is all I'm gonna say about our Kelly. You got off once, slow your ass down. You got off once, slow the fuck down. Maybe keep one of them little motherfuckers in the dungeon. Whatever the fuck you do, just slow the fuck down. God don't want you. You too sick. Maybe you need something. Cause everybody, motherfucker, that's weird as hell in Hollywood got a whole bunch of shit that's way worse than this. This nigga is just the shit been on him so long. Whoever the Illuminati, whoever he fucked with, got his ass off, and you can't do the same crime again. Everybody know that. That's Hollywood talk.
It's like
But
you giving him
here's
a
my
pass.
thing. Here's my thing with R. Kelly, right? Granted, I wasn't there. Nobody was there except for the people who was there, and it's all types of shit go out there about parents did this and allowed this to happen, yada yada yada.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
aside from that, we live in a culture right now where sexuality is constantly thrown at everybody's face at all ages now.
All ages now.
And
Why are we
and
we're
all
forced
orientations too.
we're being forced to
Yeah,
accept whatever the media puts out in front of us,
yeah.
Yeah.
from being sexually explicit to homosexuality. And again, this is not me saying I have a problem with homosexual people, but If sexuality is supposed to be so protected
and taboo, why the fuck y'all throwing it? You already put it in my 4-year-old's face that started to really understand television and see all the two guys that go together.
you want that to be okay, but you don't want to accept his preferences and how he manages his women.
Fuck out of here, man.
I mean, he ain't
I,
killed
talking about the
nobody.
powers that be?
I put it to you like this, and I'm gonna be real serious with y'all. I'm too interwoven with that man, the city of Chicago too interwoven with that man and his fans that love his music. Everybody got their clutches, their sicknesses, everybody got them skeletons in the closet, whatever the fuck they may be. Like I said, he is just spilled over.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
he the person that when he's in trouble, I get defensive on the fact that motherfucker, all y'all in trouble.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
y'all got some fucked up shit. And that's how I defend him. Cause we all fucked up. And I hate that his shit get out there. And I wish he would get better. I swear, I'm not saying it's okay to do this shit. I wish he would get the help he need. But he the type of person that through his music and the way I grew up listening to him, and we all neck and neck, nigga, he is family. Motherfucker, I done went to plenty parties and got ass off his music. He is family to me, and that's how the world works. I'm sorry.
I get it.
You back whoever the fuck you back up. But nigga, if y'all start pointing fingers at him, I'm gonna start telling all y'all motherfuckers business out here too. And I don't give a fuck who it is.
I understand separating the artist from the actual person, but
Yeah.
we all knew that he had some type of sickness and his need for underage girls.
But where's that in the sentencing now? Where's that conversation about mental health when it really applies to somebody that we all consider to be sick? Because when you talk about
he's one of them.
That they're talking about changing the meaning of the word pedophilia. They're there's like a some type of movement to change the name pedophilia because it's a mental sickness, and it should be accepted that those people feel the way that they feel around children and all that kind of shit.
Yeah. Then sling it my nigga away. Give him a bone.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Why wasn't he in the psychic evaluation to determine whether or not he just has an illness and he wasn't treated as a mental patient? Why is he in prison? He didn't hurt anybody.
Well,
and if he did,
he hurt. The only thing he heard was them parents.
The stories is out there was he was holding women against their will in his
okay. So that means that R. Kelly was standing in front of the door every time somebody wanted to leave, or was there other people there doing it?
Because guess what? Then everybody should be in this motherfucking.
That's what I'm saying.
Right fuck out of here, G. Yeah. Y'all don't understand. Like I said. You throw 2 rocks at R. Kelly, I'm throwing 6 rocks back at you for whatever, and I'll find out your motherfucking secret. See if you want that shit exposed.
Because we all know that girls, fake IDs, getting in clubs, drinking. Dude. They put themselves in this situation, and it ends up bad for whoever's on the other side of it, on the receiving side of it. But there's no protections for men who make those mistakes or make bad decisions.
Hey. Because if you out at 1:30 in the motherfucking morning and bitch your body looking like you motherfucking 27 years old, I smash niggas find out you motherfucking 16, 17, I'm fucked. But you out here trying to be
especially
grown,
if she get pregnant.
And you out here grown. Right, because you can't get no abortion no more. Nah, but I'm just saying shit like that. And like, and blow me to know that them parents was in on that shit and they knew it. That blew me. It's like it's so many people that fall here, and I know he's his own shield. He his own face, so he got to fall on it. And like I said, I wish the nigga better. I wish him better. I pray better.
I mean,
no, he got nothing but time now. So
he got nothing. Fuck you, man. He ain't got
nothing but time. He'll be out to put out another album. He'll get out. What y'all think about 12 years?
I'm sure
he's doing fair time. Nigga, he got 30 years there in New York, nigga. He still gotta go to Chicago, Then go to motherfucking Minnesota.
I
That nigga
think
ain't getting out, G.
I think he can still make money. I'm sure he's making songs as far as writing
I'm pretty
songs.
sure he write for people right now.
Yeah,
And that help on the books or whatever, but
yeah.
it's Fed time,
Well,
nigga. You gotta do
who
100% of your time. You got 30 years Fed time just in New York. And
so
maybe we can
y'all
get
think
that president that's gonna pardon him. But it ain't gonna
so
be
y'all
no time soon.
y'all think that it's artists out here that's willing to take the risk just to have R. Kelly write songs for them?
Hell yeah.
They got to be
Nigga,
locked
motherfucker.
tight, filtered to which it won't even
NDAs and
get
all
back
that.
to him. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
of
mean,
course. I mean,
So
I
both
you,
don't
ways.
doubt it
I'm pretty
because I
sure that
listen to a lot of music now, and a lot of these R&B songs they sound like R. Kelly wrote
they
them. To be
sound,
honest with
nigga. That the last Ron Isley song, whatever it was, the Ron Isley single. That R. Kelly wrote that song. The beat, everything I said, R. Kelly. I was listening to him whenever R. Kelly wrote this song. He had been in
How
maybe
recent was this song?
he had been in jail maybe about 6 months,
Okay,
maybe about 3 or 4 months.
okay.
But when we heard the song, Ronald, no, he was in there long enough that I felt it. So it had to be maybe 6 or 7 months. And I felt he was in jail long enough that somebody needs something done, and he wrote it. And Ronald Isley, I cannot think of a motherfucking song. I swear, the last single that Ronald Isley had, his last one, I swear to God, when you listen to it, you're like, oh my fucking God. It's R. Kelly wrote that song.
I gotta look
No,
out for it then.
you. Free R.
yeah,
Kelly, man. Just
Yeah,
get that man some help, man. He ain't hurt nobody.
yeah.
free him up. All right, last one, G.
Hey, have y'all been following this KD and Kyrie thing that's going on? Because like these Lakers fans, they just would love to see Kyrie and KD go to the Lakers just to save LeBron, and that is a damn shame.
So is both
We
of them talking about going to LA now?
They
I mean,
said we the
you
only we're the Lakers are the only team that can give them a package deal and get Kevin Durant and Kyrie
Do
with
anybody
LeBron.
really want to see that, man? Do anybody want to see KD,
I don't want to
LeBron, and
see it. I
Kyrie on the
mean,
same team?
I would literally boycott the NBA if that was to happen. I'm done with the NBA. I'm good.
Why? Why? Go to State gonna repeat. I'm a
No,
Laker
no,
fan
but
through and through. I love my Lakers. Until I see a team beat Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry in a 7-game series, I can't go against Golden State. I'm a root for the Lakers all year. I just hope they don't play Golden State in the playoffs. And I love LeBron, but I don't see Golden State beat LeBron.
just off the spirit of like competition, I don't want to see Kyrie and KD going to LA. I just don't. I mean,
I don't have a problem with
at a
Kyrie going, but I do have a problem with KD going.
yeah.
So
That's
and I'm with that. I'll take Kyrie for us.
Yeah, but they won't do that straight up. And plus, Russ, he just a straight up like
he's yeah.
radioactive dumpster fire. I mean, he just didn't work out at all
So is Kyrie.
as far as
Hey,
as
and
far as in Brooklyn.
Westbrook played more motherfucking games than Kyrie.
Yeah, but Kyrie's more impactful than Russ though.
Than
Yeah.
Russ was last year.
The rush period.
Under
Nah.
Russ running under Steve Nash as his coach,
We
a
saw
real point guard.
Kyrie.
I say you get the same Russell Westbrook from 2 years ago.
We saw Kyrie win an NBA championship. We never saw that with Russ though.
I mean, yeah, I ain't got no argument. I'm good with Russell Westbrook going to play in Charlotte, anywhere.
Right.
I hope Mike don't
Sacramento,
sign this garbage ass man.
anybody. He can go
He
play
should
to
ride
the.
in LA and just retire from there. So I don't want
He
to.
should go back to the Thunder and do that.
I can see the Thunder probably doing that just to kind of raise up their profile like a little bit more. Sell more jerseys and concessions stuff like that. But I don't want any other team to like bail out the Lakers by like getting rid of that problem because $47 million. No, nobody want to take up that contract, and the
Nobody
Lakers
wants
just
that.
stuck with them.
Hey, don't nobody want that contract.
Nobody want it. Shit.
Hey, I don't give a fuck if you play well. nigga, I don't want to pay that contract to one motherfucking person, man.
Right.
I really can't. I
Nah.
really can't see LeBron and KD existing on the same team.
But I can see LeBron and Kyrie reunite.
Because we've seen it, right?
Yeah.
But
We
I
seen
can't even
it,
see
boy.
with all the shit Kyrie was talking. I can't see him wanting to go back and play with LeBron either.
Yeah, but supposedly
No, they back friends. Yeah, they squashed this shit.
he has some self reflection. He kind of like know what it
Yeah.
takes to
Yeah,
he
hold
kind of knew where
on,
Brian
nigga.
was like coming from as far as the way that he was like had to
No.
like lead a team, be an alpha of a team. So yeah, I guess he has some self reflection and some regret of how things kind of played out when he left Cleveland. So
So LeBron, KD, and Kyrie in LA. Who
Nah, we don't. I don't
who
want
who,
Kevin
who,
Durant.
who dribbles the
But
basketball? Who brings the ball up court?
Kyrie can play the two guard. Kyrie can play the two. LeBron will still push it up for.
the only people that's saying that bullshit though is Eric, Dave McMenamin, and Nick Wright. Those are the only ones that want that shit to happen.
Shout out to you, Nick Wright.
So, all
Problem
right.
is, man, you get them three on the team together, man. Ain't no telling what that chemistry gonna look like, man. We all think it's gonna be like an all-star game, but it probably just be trash.
They'll do well. I mean, they'll be a top four Western Conference team. I'll give them that. But
They should be the best team in the league if that happens, though. On paper,
um, I mean, honestly, for that much talent though, it's hard for all that to like gel in like the first year
that's what
though.
I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. There's no reason for it. And I mean, at this stage in his career, LeBron already ain't playing no defense. So
he haven't been playing defense since like 2013.
2011.
Yeah, yeah, 2011. Yeah, when
Yeah.
when
Yeah, I
Marcus
don't want to
Gasol
see it,
had
man.
won that award, and he just kind of like stopped playing defense.
Yeah, KD need to find him a home and stay his ass there.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
he do
think
be
Brooklyn.
running when the going get tough, boy.
I mean,
When the
Brooklyn.
going get tough.
Brooklyn don't have to do anything because KD he has 4 more years with them, so they don't got to do shit.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying. They already
yeah,
had the perfect team built. They just dealt with some injuries and shit.
right. Their
And
injuries
this
were
and
exactly.
Kyrie not playing home games and shit. That's it.
All that should be fine moving forward because I mean, Kyrie, I believe he's vaccinated now, right? But like, and plus they will get
The
Ben Simmons
restrictions
back,
lifted.
right?
Yeah, and then
And
this LA, we don't care. We don't have those kind of rules over here in our state.
LA is well, California is just a fucking shit show. That's why people
Don't
was
worry
leaving.
about
That's why people leaving
it.
from Cali to go to Arizona and Texas. So they constantly losing people.
Yeah, they losing
Yeah.
people.
KD
But I
go and
know
play with LeBron. He could never be in the conversation of the greats no more.
I, I don't I KD gonna go down in history as one of the greatest scorers all time. But nowhere near the greatest all time.
Right, and
And and,
he just
and it's no disrespect to him because I think 1-on-1 right now, Kevin Durant the best basketball player in the world. In the fucking world.
I agree.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
some of the decisions he make, but like his skill, like if I root against him at Oklahoma, I was rooting for him at Golden State, rooting against him and for him in Brooklyn. Dude, the nigga got the fucking game. Like, the nigga's cold as fuck. That's why I like to root against him and for him. But the way he jumped ship and the reasons why he jumped ship, you'd be like, damn, nigga.
Yeah, he ain't no team player, man.
Yeah, he one of them niggas, G, that you love playing with. Then sometimes you like going against that nigga busting his ass because you like, nigga, you be on bullshit sometimes.
What was his reason for leaving Golden State?
Him and Draymond got into it at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, it's the Draymond.
And folks helped, and he believe it or not, he stayed mad that whole time.
And he also had a beef with the medical people
Yeah.
because he shouldn't have played in the finals and as far as causing his Achilles to rupture.
But they said play anyway. They did tell him that.
Yeah, I know, but
He was
still,
mad about that shit. He was hot
still,
about
he
yeah.
go blame him for it. So, but all right, fellas, man. Hey, I'm glad that we did this, man. We got what almost an hour and a half in. So yeah,
Hell
appreciate
yeah.
y'all coming out
Great
and
time, nigga.
so
Oh,
if
cool.
we could do this every other week, man, because like every single week, as far as in the summertime, I mean, ain't hardly shit to talk about. in the summertime. Every single
Yeah, it's
week. So,
summertime. We out here with the families and stuff, and trying to get ready to move out to Arizona and stuff. So, niggas got to do what they got to do. So every other week
yeah.
is great. As long as I meet up with my niggas, man. Like I said, I want to look back at these and just have my moments. But G, I swear, I love
Hey,
these nights, G.
hey,
For
actually,
sure, Rob.
Phil.
You gotta slide that down here, Rob, for
Hey,
the
you know
end of the
what?
year, man.
Me and the wife was talking about going out there sometime next year, but actually next time we actually hop on here, you should make a case for like black folks to move to Arizona.
Nah, I'm straight. I don't want no more black people to move there.
Right, nah. Let's keep, like you said earlier tonight,
Keep that
let's
shit a
keep it that
secret.
a secret
Right.
drill, G. Fuck them.
Shit. All
Yeah,
right,
right, all
y'all.
right, my niggas. I'll
All
catch
right,
y'all
so
niggas later,
All right,
boy.
y'all. Cornerstone
One.
Podcast, episode 65. We'll see y'all sometime in a couple weeks.
yep,
All right,
for sure.
peace.